Welcome to BOAtS Yacht, your go-to channel for everything boating, from sleek yachts to cozy houseboats that make life on the water an absolute dream.
I'm your host, and today we're diving into a brand that's been making waves in the houseboat world for decades, Stardust Cruisers. If you're someone who loves the idea of a floating home that combines luxury, functionality, and the freedom to explore the open water, then this review is for you. Stardust Cruisers has a reputation for crafting houseboats that feel like a perfect blend of a yacht and a home, and I'm here to break down why they've been a top choice for water lovers since the 1960s. We'll cover their key features, design elements, interior highlights, performance on the water, and the unique selling points that make them stand out. So, grab your captain's hat, hit that subscribe button, and let's set sail into the world of Stardust Cruisers. Let's start with the key features that define a Stardust Cruisers houseboat. These boats are built for people who want more than just a vessel, they want a lifestyle. Stardust Cruisers offers a range of models, typically spanning from 55 feet to over 100 feet in length, so whether you're looking for a cozy weekend getaway or a massive floating mansion, there's something for everyone. One of the first things you'll notice is their focus on customization. Unlike many manufacturers who give you a one-size-fits-all design, Stardust lets you tailor your houseboat to your needs. Want an extra bedroom? A bigger deck for parties? They've got you covered. Most models come with spacious living areas, multiple bedrooms, and full-sized bathrooms, which is perfect for families or groups of friends. They also include modern appliances like full-sized fridges, ovens, and even dishwashers, so you're not roughing it, you're living in style. Another standout feature is their eco-friendly options. Some models, like the Stardust Hybrid, come equipped with solar panels and battery power, letting you cruise with a smaller environmental footprint. For those who care about sustainability, this is a huge plus. And let's not forget the onboard generators and large water tanks, typically around 70 gallons or more, which ensure you're self-sufficient even when you're far from the marina. These features make Stardust Cruisers a practical choice for both short trips and long-term living on the water.
Now, let's talk about the design of these houseboats, because this is where Stardust Cruisers really shines. They've been called the bridge between a houseboat and a luxury yacht, and you can see why when you look at their sleek styling. The exterior is often a clean white with accents of blue or black, giving it a modern, polished look that turns heads at any marina.
The hulls are made of aluminum, which makes them lightweight yet durable, and they've got a wide beam, sometimes as much as 18 to 20 feet across. That wide beam gives you a ton of stability on the water, so you're not rocking back and forth every time someone walks across the deck. Stardust also uses a patented web frame design to reinforce the structure, which means these boats are built to last. One of my favorite design elements is the inset freeform windows. Because Stardust makes their wall panels out of aluminum and fiberglass in-house, they can craft windows in any shape you want, no standard rectangles here. It gives the boat a unique, custom look that feels personal. The upper deck is another highlight. Most models come with a spacious top deck that's perfect for lounging, complete with options for a hot tub or a bar area. Some even have a party top with a canopy for shade, so you can entertain guests without worrying about the sun. Overall, the design of a Stardust Cruiser is all about combining practicality with a touch of elegance, making it feel like a home that just happens to float. Moving inside, the interior features of a Stardust Cruisers houseboat are where you really start to see the luxury come to life. Step into the main living area, and you'll feel like you're in a high-end apartment rather than a boat. The layouts are designed to make the most of the space, with open floor plans that combine the living room, dining area, and kitchen into one seamless area. You've got plenty of room for comfy furniture, a big TV, and even a dining table for family meals. The kitchens are a big selling point. Think full-sized appliances, granite countertops, and lots of storage for all your cooking gear. Some models even have a bar area with stools, perfect for sipping a drink while watching the sunset. The bedrooms, or staterooms as they're often called, are surprisingly spacious. A typical Stardust Cruiser might have 2 to 4 bedrooms, with the master's stateroom often featuring a queen-sized bed, plenty of closet space, and sometimes even an ensuite bathroom. Speaking of bathrooms, these aren't your typical cramped boat facilities. They're full-sized, with modern fixtures, showers, and sometimes even a bathtub if you go for a larger model. One thing I love is how Stardust uses semi-partitions instead of full walls in the main living areas. It gives you a bit of privacy without making the space feel boxed in, which is key on a boat where space is at a premium. They also pay attention to the little details, like custom woodwork and cabinetry that's made in-house, so you're getting a level of craftsmanship that's hard to find elsewhere. Large windows let in tons of natural light, and you can often control them with motorized blinds for convenience. Whether you're living aboard full-time or just spending a weekend on the water, the interior of a Stardust Cruiser makes it feel like a true home away from home. Let's shift gears and talk about performance aspects, because a houseboat isn't just about looking good, it needs to handle well on the water too. Stardust Cruisers are designed for cruising, not racing, so don't expect to zip around at high speeds. That said, they're equipped to get you where you need to go with ease. Most models come with inboard engines, often twin engines for better control, like the twin Volvo 350s you might find on an 80-foot model. These engines typically range from 130 to 470 horsepower, depending on the size of the boat, which is plenty for a vessel this size. For comparison, a smaller model might have something like a 130 horsepower Mercruiser, while a larger one could go up to 630 horsepower for more power. Stardust pioneered the use of thrusters on houseboats, which are like little jets that help you maneuver in tight spaces, like docking at a busy marina. This is a game changer for new boaters who might be nervous about handling a big vessel. They also offer direct drive or V-drive configurations, which improve handling and efficiency compared to older houseboat designs. The aluminum hull helps with fuel efficiency, and if you opt for a hybrid model with solar panels, you can cut down on fuel use even more. One thing to note is that these boats have a moderate draft, meaning they don't sit too deep in the water, which makes them great for navigating lakes and rivers without worrying about running aground. Owners often praise how stable these boats feel, thanks to that wide beam I mentioned earlier. You can cruise along at a leisurely 8 to 12 knots, enjoy the scenery, and not feel like you're fighting the boat to stay on course. Plus, with onboard generators like a Westerbeck 20 kilowatts, you've got reliable power for all your systems, so you can stay out on the water for days without needing to dock. Finally, let's wrap up with the unique selling points that make Stardust Cruisers a standout choice in the houseboat market. First off, they're the oldest continually operating houseboat company in the United States, with over 1,500 custom boats built since they started in the 1960s. That kind of legacy means they know what they're doing, and you can trust their craftsmanship. Their focus on customization is a huge draw. You're not stuck with a cookie-cutter design. Whether you want a hot tub on the top deck, a home office, or a specific layout for your family, Stardust can make it happen. Another big selling point is their partnership with Trifecta Houseboats, which also includes brands like Somerset and Thoroughbred. This merger means they can pull the best features from all three brands into one boat, giving you more options and innovation. For example, you might get Somerset's luxurious finishes combined with Stardust's yacht-inspired styling. The eco-friendly options are also a major plus. Not many houseboat manufacturers offer hybrid models with solar panels, and that's a big deal for anyone who wants to cruise sustainably. Stardust also has a reputation for durability, thanks to their aluminum hulls and wood-free wall structures, which resist rot and wear over time. And let's not forget the community aspect. Stardust Cruises are popular among live-aboard communities, like those at North Shore Marina on Lake Travis, where you can join a whole network of people living the houseboat life. Priced anywhere from $115,000 for an older model to over $1 million for a fully loaded new one, they cater to a range of budgets while still delivering a premium experience. All of this adds up to a houseboat that's not just a boat. It's a lifestyle, a home, and a way to make memories on the water that you'll never forget. That's all for today's review of Stardust Cruisers on BOAtS Yacht. I hope this deep dive helped you see why these houseboats are such a beloved choice for water enthusiasts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more boating content. Have you ever been on a Stardust Cruiser, or do you have another houseboat brand you love? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, happy boating, and I'll see you on the water.